Today we're investigating an issue with a Neo Geo. As you can see on screen here, I've been playing Double Dragon for a while to get to level 4 or 5, so we can see the issue. The customer sent this one in because it has some strange graphical issues that only appear at a certain stage in the game. Let's take a look. This is the customer's console. I've already stripped down and just started playing basically with our clean RGB cable and controller and our own power supply, so we know it's none of those. It's definitely related to the console or the customer's setup. The issue you can see is, look here on the pause menu. See these two lines here? They shouldn't be here. And if I start playing, look out for these glitches appearing on the character sprites. So you see them there on the back of Billy's back. And then the front there, so you see all these black lines appearing. Really obvious there. It didn't take long to appear, so it's not going to be capacitor related, it's unlikely to be that. Could be this fusion, could be the game itself. This adapter, the fusion, converts an MVS game, so this is an MVS of Double Dragon, into an AES, so that you can actually connect there, and it contains the required chip on this adapter. So, considering I want to check if it's the console, let's just use another game. I'll go see if I've got Double Dragon. Now I do know I've got Double Dragon somewhere, maybe I've got it out, but it will be for the AES anyway. So what I'm actually going to do is use the MVS multicart, and this has Double Dragon right there. So at least we can test pretty much the same setup and using the fusion adapter. Let's load up Double Dragon and play through till about stage 4 or 5. And already on stage 3, you just saw the graphics glitches there, and above the head then, and then by Billy's punch here. So we know the issue isn't the game ROM. Let's see if it's this and just put a normal AES game in. Or what made much more sense was to test on another Neo Geo. So we got this one in for a sound issue at the minute, which interestingly you can see you get the normal sound but not the PCM sound. This is now about level 5 I think I'm on, and no graphical glitches whatsoever yet. So it does appear that with the exact same setup, this is fine, so it is definitely the customer's console. Before we deep dive, it's good to start with the basic things, so the basic maintenance. We'll clean this whole board with IPA, we'll clean the cartridge connector with IPA and maybe a diamond file. We'll also look around the board, because as you can see already, there's clear evidence here. Obviously there's kind of white fluff, that can interfere. So the LS PC needs a reflow, and I'll definitely reflow the G0 because we've got flux here. And it's been known on multiple occasions that these slight bits of flux and fluff can definitely interfere. And with all them nicely reflowed, including I did the D0 that looked bad, unfortunately we still have the issue here, so it's not going to be a simple case of a reflow. So using experience, I'm going to say we need to look in the line sprite area and the FV RAM area. The FV RAM stores the graphics on screen, and the line sprite generator is responsible for generating all the sprites on screen. And here's a great trick I'm going to teach you. While the game's paused, the sprites will still get generated and re-rendered every frame. So let's just short out 2 pins on this FV RAM here. And look at what happens on screen. We have the exact same shape in a different spot. So that's just from touching random pins on this RAM. We can see we can corrupt the screen in different ways. And then when we start again, it stays corrupt until that part of memory needs to be reloaded. I'm going to just probably swap these out for new. With the 2 new FV RAM chips on, I'm now up to stage 5 and still no issues. Let's just play a bit more. And that's as far as I could get, like stage 5, but no graphics glitches whatsoever yet. And I've played this now a few times. Before, I'd get the graphics glitches basically straight away level 1 or 2. So it does look like it's fixed. Ultimately, the issue is a failed FV RAM. We don't know which one, but I've just installed 2 new for the customer and socketed them for them. I'll just do the clean RGB fixes for the customer, which is what they want. And that's the checkerboard and jailbar fixes done, and the IRE levels fixed, so that's now pure white.